How you doing, Maddy?
I'm doing well. It's exciting to talk about Michael Pratt's new home after watching him for 3 seasons on the sideline.
What's the biggest thing about Pratt that you could tell the Buccaneer fans and the Pewter Report audience? To me, he was just a winner. He just kind of willed the team to win. He was a gamer. Wasn't always the prettiest, most prolific quarterback, but he just found a way to get the job done time in and time out.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. And as I came in, I heard you guys talking about that Oklahoma game where I was actually evacuated for Hurricane Ida in Florida. So I got to kind of fan out and watch the game on TV for kind of the last time after becoming sideline reporter. And I'd really never seen a single game display of toughness like that in my life. And just watching the way that he helped lead this team from 2-10 to 12-2 and going to that Cotton Bowl, it wasn't the best outing for him necessarily, but when it came down to it at the end on that final drive, what he had to really work with, they had 1 minute left. There was no timeouts. They went into that game missing both starting tight ends, one being a pass catcher, one being a really key run blocker. And then having Deuce Watts, who was his top wide receiver, get knocked out cold the drive prior to that. He has to go down there, lead a touchdown. He gets sacked twice. He has a 4th and I believe 7 or 8 and a 4th and 16. It was truly unbelievable watching him just refuse to give up and let this team go down. And that's not to not say that the rest of the team stepped up, but that was really a time where I could really feel what people were talking about, having one of those great quarterbacks. I refer to him as one of those and guys and not a but, where he has all of the traits, all the things you'd want in a quarterback, and he's a great leader, and he's a great guy, really great character.
Yeah, Maddy, I was curious. We've seen a couple of different personalities at quarterback for the Bucs throughout the years. I mean, Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield. What type of guy are the Bucs getting with Michael Pratt? Is he more relaxed? Is he very kind of laser focused? What's kind of his attitude?
He is genuinely a relaxed guy, but just to know kind of the adversity that he went through in his life off the field and was still able to lead his team on the field, not to mention the hurricane evacuation for 20-something days and having his team go through a 2-10 season and him deciding to stay around in addition to everyone else on that team. I think I see a lot of Michael Pratt's journey almost in Baker Mayfield, where, yes, he was a former number 1 overall pick, but he kind of got pushed out for Deshaun Watson. He gets thrown to the Carolina Panthers, where he's in a quarterback competition with Sam Darnold and PJ Walker. And then he ends up on the Buccaneers. My dad grew up in Cleveland, so he followed along for them for a while. We went and watched the Saints play the Bucs last year and really kind of saw what Baker Mayfield could do, but he certainly has a chip on his shoulder. And I think that that's kind of what you're getting at this point in Michael Pratt, where I think he probably should have gone a little higher than he did. And then just kind of the attention that gets paid to 7th round guys and the truncated time they have to really prove themselves. You're definitely getting a guy who's going to really want to prove everyone wrong.